Hello.
What up?
So, question to you. Have you ever wondered that maybe the echoes of your childhood might be affecting your love life today? Think about that. Is it? And then answer it in the comments right now. Let me know. Share your answer, share your comment, share your story in the comment right now. Let me know. Do you think what happened in your childhood is affecting your love life today? Because I bet it is in some type of way. Let me know how and let me know why in the comments right now. The reason why we're having this conversation today is because this is about the concept of reparenting yourself. What's reparenting? My understanding of what reparenting is basically giving yourself as an adult what your parent didn't give you as a child. You're giving yourself that now. So we're gonna reparent ourselves, right? To heal ourselves as adults today. Because as we know, everything starts in our childhood.
And it's nobody else's job. Another reason why.
Facts.
Nobody else's job but you to heal you.
Great point, right?
So as adults, we gotta do it.
And I'm sure the reason why he says that is because that's a big thing in relationships. As adults, a lot of times we expect our partners to heal us, right? To heal us of what we're dealing with in our childhood.
Right.
That's not their job. That's not our job.
Yeah.
It's your job to reparent yourself today, right? And that's what we're going to talk about. So, how do you reparent yourself? Well, start with what is it you think that your parents didn't give you as a kid, right? A lot of times that could be attention, love, conversation, understanding, nurturing, right? Those are all things I'm pretty sure one of those things we can all agree on. And you can give yourself that today. We're going to reparent yourself. You're going to reparent ourselves.
Why not, right?
Right.
Why not? Why not actually tell yourself I love you, like one of your parents may not have?
Right.
Why not tell yourself that you're capable of anything if you didn't hear that? Why not? Don't you love you? And if you don't love you, if you don't think you do, then maybe that's a good sign that maybe you got some reparenting to do.
Right.
You know? Because it started somewhere from somebody, likely from some adult, as we were children, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of my shit that I went through as a kid, things that I picked up, I've carried on to my adulthood, you know? And it took me to, get to a certain place in my adulthood to where I realized how ridiculous it was to still be holding on to these things. You know, it's like to me the equivalent of being afraid of the dark as an adult, or the boogeyman, when you realize there ain't no boogeyman, you know, if anything, it's just you.
Right.
You fucking being afraid of you, essentially.
See, that's the thing. What if you were that child where your parent didn't tell you? Guess what? There is no boogeyman.
Right. They let you believe there was
believe there was a boogeyman all the way up to your adulthood.
Right.
Now imagine how that's affecting your love life and your relationships right now, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you a story real quick about how I know it affected my love life. As a child, I learned very fast that you can't trust people, and even more, you can't trust women. I'm just gonna keep it all the way real. That's what I learned. Not saying it's true. I'm saying that's what I learned in my childhood. I should have been taught that is not true. That is a bad example. That is not a whole situation. That's not a general situation. But I made that in my life as a child, that now I learned as an adult in my love life that you can't trust people, and even more, you can't trust women. I know that it's not 100% true. And I know it's not based on just one person or one gender. But that was what I learned. I'm unlearning it now, and I'm reparenting myself now the right way, right? That's one example of how it's affected my love life. How is it affecting yours? Once again, let me know, tell me in those comments right now, how is it affecting your love life? I want to know.
Stand it up.
Yeah. Because I'm sure there's a lot of different ways that it's affecting you, in your love life specifically. But, yeah, let me know. There's other things as far as other than love and trust. There's things like intimacy, What if you were one of those children where your parents didn't give you hugs?
Right.
So it's your job now to reparent yourself and love yourself. Give yourself self-love. Because they didn't give it to you.
Like, what if you're like, I know dudes that their mom was very verbally abusive
Ooh.
and physically abusive to them.
Yeah.
So now, as an adult man, they tend to choose women that are physically and verbally abusive to them.
Right.
It's a real thing. So a lot of these guys that have these girlfriends that, that are like so quick to put hands on them and shit, you know what I mean? Fuck, I was one of those guys. I kept attracting women that like to put their hands on me, especially when they got in their little feelings and shit.
Yeah.
And that comes from a certain amount of abuse being a conflict. What's the word? Not conflict. Inflicted upon you as an early age. You somehow made it okay to do all the way up until your adulthood. You know what I mean? At least I did anyway. I believe when I was young, I probably thought the shit was cute until I became an adult.
Yeah.
So you start catching fucking cases over that type of shit.
Oh, he definitely did, and we had that conversation, But that's how he learned that he had that issue.
This shit is not it. As an adult, you should be able to talk things out. I don't give a fuck how jealous you or attractive you think jealousy is. This shit is never okay to put your hands on another person just because you don't agree with them. If you can't talk it out, get the fuck on. That's how I believe.
Yeah.
We don't really do the domestic violence shit over here. We past that now.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's really just about growing and getting past the bullshit that you go through as a kid. If you're an adult, you should be grown now, and the same things that affect you as a child should not be affecting you now. That's called growth. You said grown, we're gonna act grown.
Right.
Be grown enough to fucking not be triggered by some shit that happened when you was a kid. Realize now that you've grown past that, and that shit doesn't even matter anymore.
Right. So take us some time to figure out what is it that I didn't get as a child? What is it that I didn't get as a child that I would like to be experiencing right now in my adulthood? That's the whole point of this reparenting thing, right? I think it's very, it'll be useful in helping you heal in your adult life, especially when it comes to, like we said, pertaining to your relationships, love life in particular, right? What do you think is the thing that you think you learned as a child that you could possibly help heal yourself in your love life now?
That I was unsafe. I'm still working on that. That's why I made a song called You're Safe, because it was like my message to myself. I still need to sing that song and remind myself a lot of times throughout the day sometimes.
Ooh.
Because of my childhood feeling unsafe all the time.
Magic.
So now I still have these things where like almost low-key panic attacks where I gotta remind myself, you're safe, you're okay.
Ooh.
You're safe, you're okay.
Right.
That shit's over. This is a new life. This is a new you now. You don't have to worry about that shit no more. You work past that. Remember? I have to remind myself that. You should do the same. Because just that was yesterday, this today. The same shit that scared you then don't have to scare you now. It may, but it doesn't have to.
Right.
All you gotta do is choose some new shit. What's up, little bro?
What's up?
Good to see y'all. Y'all need to go shave y'all beards.
What's
What's up, little guys? Pretty guys. Nice to meet you guys. But yeah. Oh, it's cool. But yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, here's one right here. A dog just ran up on us, and neither one of us punked out.
Back
We was
in the
kids.
day, right.
We was on a beach just like this here. Two babies just playing in the sand, And the dog ran up on us, scared the fuck out of us. And I was traumatized. And for years, I was afraid of dogs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
That was a moment right there.
that was a teachable moment.
To reparent myself. Right?
I'm safe. Like I said, I am safe. I am safe. It's okay. That's old. This is new. You are safe. You're safe now.
And I want to point out how the universe will bring opportunities like that. We're talking about it now, and look how the opportunity presents itself.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open for that, because you will have those opportunities to do that.
Yeah, to prove to yourself that you mean what you say.
Right.
If you say I am safe now, okay, prove it. Believe that shit. Let yourself believe it. Let yourself convince you that you are what you say you are.
No doubt. If you seek it, it'll come, for sure. It's your job to jump on it when the opportunity presents itself.
Yep.
But anyway, like always, if you guys find this helpful, or if you know anybody that might be able to find this helpful, share this video with them. Like this video. Most of all, subscribe and comment, because that's what's going to keep this community going. Because we're building a community. That's what we're doing. We're not just talking on the camera all day. We're building community. We're building conversations.
Talk back.
Right?
Then let us know.
So, as always,
I love you. He loves you. And I love myself. And I'm able to love myself. I'm able to love you because I love myself. So take some time today and love yourself for yourself. I fuck with you.